Before we introduce our first speaker tonight, we've got a speaker moderator who's going to take us through the weekend and help us with our speaker question and answer sessions, introduce them, and be our moderator throughout the entire weekend. Now, when I think of this gentleman, this verse comes to mind. Matthew 5:14 through 16. You are the light of the world. A city set high on a mountain cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and then put it under a bushel basket. It is set high on a lampstand where it gives light to all in the house. Just so your light must shine before others, that they may see the good deeds and glorify your heavenly Father. This gentleman has a servant's heart. He's a humble leader. He's a man of great faith, and I think you'll find him very inspiring throughout the weekend. Gentlemen, it is my high honor and distinct privilege to introduce Mr. John Rovi.
Thanks, Paul. How's everyone doing tonight? Where else would you want to be but here, right? I don't know who Paul's talking about. High honor, esteem. Are you kidding me? Thanks, Paul. And the thing that comes to mind most is that the light shines. Unfortunately, there's 4 other lights that need to shine tonight and tomorrow over my light or any other light that I have. So it's my job to make sure we keep things rolling, keep them moving, maybe have a little fun in the process. But let's go ahead and kind of get things started and get things kicked off. So if I can get the speakers to just come on up here, and what we're going to do is have each of the speakers give a little bit of a insight on themselves, introduce themselves, and talk a little bit about what their topic is that they're going to be talking about. While they're getting ready here, we've got 4 speakers, obviously, and the themes of each of them is courage, which is going to be Doug Berry, encountering Christ, which is Tim Staples, be engaged and get engaged, which is Al Kresta, and freedom, which is Father Bill Casey. I know one thing, I've seen each of these guys speak and talk and listen either on YouTube or on EWTN. And I'll sum it up this way. Strap in, boys. We're in for a ride for the next few hours. So if we would, Doug, why don't you pick that microphone up? It should be on. And then Al, I'll get you. And if you guys would just, here's what I'd like to do. Introduce yourself. Say a little bit about what you're going to talk about in your apostolate. And here's the little caveat. Give us something we don't know about you. Just a little tidbit. And by that, as an example, I should be the first to do that, which is not people know that I love woodworking. I build furniture as a hobby. And it's just kind of a quiet little thing, but that's my refuge. So, Doug, why don't you start us off?
Our next speaker is Director of Apologetics for Catholic Answers. He was raised as a Southern Baptist and returned to the Assemblies of God. He enrolled in Jimmy Swaggart Bible College, wanted to be a preacher. Spent 4 years in the Marines where he met someone named Matt Nula. I'd like to talk to him about that. That would be an interesting conversation. He converted to Catholicism in 1988, where he entered the seminary to become a priest. Best I can read, the last year of seminary school, he discerned that it wasn't for him. I wanted why he is doing what he's doing now. But he left the seminary in 1994, where he's gone on to be an apologist. I feel like I know him. I just met him yesterday over lunch. Not many people know this about Tim, but he's almost a master ping pong player. Give us a warm welcome for Tim Staples. Eloquent in the book Dangers of the Faith, bestseller. Al grew up in New Haven, Connecticut. He lives now in Michigan. Went to the University of, Michigan State. Graduated with honors. Very good friends with Tom Monahan, who is the owner of Domino's Pizza. And is a host of Kresta in the Afternoon, which I enjoy listening to on my way home from work. bless the nation. Al Kresta.